Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Easy on Me podcast. I'm Oksana.
I'm Tiara.
And today we have some special guests. We have
Two special guests. We got a couple conversation in the house.
In the building.
Yes. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to our show.
How y'all doing?
Can y'all introduce yourself? I got T on
I'm
this side.
T. And I'm Coco. Conversation.
And I'm Coco, the other half.
Welcome, T and Coco.
Welcome.
It's a song I need to sing, y'all. It's called T and Coco.
I
just thought about it.
Yeah, I don't think they heard.
I'm going to send it.
Yeah,
it's a popular YouTuber named Terrell. I don't know if y'all follow Terrell Grice on Instagram, but he got a show with Coco Jones. That's his best.
Oh, okay.
And they T and Coco.
T and Coco.
Okay.
Yeah, T and Coco.
It's
real
cute.
cute. It's so cute.
You know,
Y'all
I
can
didn't
use
notice. I just
really
noticed, like, the last episode I watched for y'all, that y'all intro is like a song with y'all naming in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I watched like 5 episodes before I even watched that one. I was like, I'm late to the party. Like, they got a whole
theme
tailored
song.
Custom intro.
We need a remix because it's like we need some limo up.
Who's singing? One of y'all?
No, it's a what we use.
It's a website called Songfinch, and you basically just tell them what you want in the song, and they have an artist record it for you.
I know that's right.
Now listen, hold on. We had to get it redone because the first song they sent
it was a
love song. Like, hold on, we not lovers.
It was a little too slow.
I love her, but we not lovers.
We're not in love,
right?
You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cute. But
That was real cute. I like y'all intro.
Thank you.
Well, we like to start our show off with a segment called What It Is and What It Ain't.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is something positive from your week. What it ain't is something that you could have went without. So who wants to start? Who got a what it is?
It don't matter. Y'all want me to start?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So my what it ain't. I'm gonna start with my what it ain't because I don't know my what it is right now.
Okay.
My what it ain't is laces for me. I'm not doing no more lace.
Oh.
I'm not doing no more lace.
Wow.
I know the girls are trying to like go into the more natural, you know, everybody saying fuck the BBLs now, everybody saying fuck the lace now, everybody.
Yeah, I love that.
You're fine.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
But everybody's saying, you know, they getting away from all that. They trying to be more natural looking. I'm getting away from it just because, one, it ain't natural looking. And two, it's just not, it's not what it used to be. It's not all it cracks up to be. It's too much. Just, you know,
you have to
I'd rather just do my little 1-2.
I don't think it really ever was what it used to be. Like, I don't think it ever was anything to be because I feel like it's almost kind of like, and I hate to say this because I don't want to sound like this, but it's almost like, you know, like people that ain't never had nothing, they get something, they don't know how to they wear it out.
Yeah,
it's kind of like what we did. And when I say we, I'm talking about us. Like, because, you know, it was a thing. I think it was more of a thing, like a red carpet thing or like, you know.
Not an everyday, like,
not
you know.
every day. Supposed to be for every day.
The bridal parties when they pin them up and do, you know, certain styles with them. But like, yeah, I'm just over laces. Like, the last one I had, I just was like, no, I don't care what she would have done to this lace. It still look like a tent. It's still like a screen door.
It's never not gonna look like squares.
Yeah. And they do all these on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And like, let me see it when you walk down the street though.
I was guilty of it. I was guilty of it for a little bit.
You were.
Of what lace?
I was doing the lace, the
closure.
We all was.
I finally did mine.
I love the good closure.
A few weeks ago, I couldn't. I just looked like a vampire.
I didn't agree with it either.
I can't do it.
You can't do it?
Okay.
You got
it's a lot.
What's your what it is?
My what it is could be, I guess I can shout out my friend's business, Honey Healing. I've been using her product since the live show, and I really, she ain't have to hit me up to tell me to do this. I love this Earl. Yeah, like they say, this Earl, like,
was that's the one in the spray bottle, right?
No,
it was the
the lady that was at the
off in the corner. She had like the flowers on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love this. I'm shiny. If y'all seen my little vlog from yesterday, I was shiny as a
I was on it today when I was driving, but I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I liked it, baby. That was some good. That's what it is right there.
Okay. What's the name of it again?
Honey's Healing.
Honey's Healing. Okay,
Yeah, that's what
check
it
her
is. I ain't gonna even
out.
lie to y'all. She ain't
So
paying
you
me to
don't
say
put
none
it
of
in your
this.
hair? Are you supposed to? Because I got it in my hair right now. So
I didn't get the hair one. I just got the
okay.
body
Oh,
oil.
it's different ones.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Okay, what you got for what it
My
is?
what it is my class picnic. Like my mom
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
y'all had another reunion. No, we just like we're close. We're pretty close. We stay in touch with each other, and that was fun. Fun AF.
What class you in?
2013.
That's my class.
Yeah, that's
classmate.
yeah. We went
Nimitz
to
High School. Where you went to high school at?
I went to West Orange and Orange, but yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
But
I never heard of it.
our class ain't close like that. I wish we were.
Y'all didn't have a
Really?
class reunion last year? We went crazy.
We dropped the ball.
We had a
Oh,
good.
we
It was
had
a
a
good
great-
class
Dropped
reunion. It was
the
like a
ball.
tiki beach theme, and we went to this lagoon.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
nice.
then we had an
I'm
after
gonna clip
party.
this. I'm gonna show my classmates because y'all wrong for that,
Y'all
bruh.
could just plan a trip.
Y'all could do an
That's what
11
I
year.
said. I said we need to just get together and just plan a little something. It ain't gotta be.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this was random. We was like, one of our classmates, he's in the service. So he was like, when I come home, let's do a picnic. When they actually brought their kids. So it was like a
Okay,
family
okay.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
that
my
sounds
what
fun.
it is. What it ain't is the veneers. The veneer text.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The veneer text.
I'm laughing because I recently seen something that like looked like they was finna fall out somebody's mouth.
It probably
as they
was about to
talking.
fall out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying, okay, the job itself, like if somebody do it right, okay, but y'all going
No,
to
it's
people
no
who got
right.
their certifications.
It's no right.
Oh, you don't like them
They
at all?
pretty much
you
all
go
look
to a
big.
dentist, and then
That's
can
what I'm
I say
saying.
something real
Go
quick?
to
Yeah.
a dentist.
It's the money that y'all paying for could have been a payment plan on a real dentist.
On the real deal. And y'all getting braces done out of people's houses insane.
I'm not
And
going
then
to
y'all
nobody's
calling the
dentist.
news when it go wrong. Like nobody cares.
You-
like,
why did you sign
who
up
even
for
going
that?
out there? Who even going
I
out there
do
for that
not
story?
feel
Why
sorry
did you
for
sign
you.
up for that?
Why would I? Some man said his teeth were burning.
As
they
should.
should.
Yeah.
They should be burning.
Yeah.
Because ain't no way.
bet they
How
are.
did you even find the person?
Yeah.
Where did they even listen? I'm not reposting
Just get a little
nobody's.
braces.
Why you
Get
going
your
to the
teeth
office
whitened.
building?
You know, just it ain't gotta be all that.
Yeah.
Office building?
Office building.
Not a
suite
suite
number.
Now he went to
suite
a
number.
suite. They
Yeah.
got a suite number for the. I'm not reposting that, and that's the thing about we talk about supporting Black businesses. Like we love y'all, but it's just some shit I don't support. I'm not supporting you
Yeah.
being a veneer tech.
No.
I'm not. And
I'm not doing it.
No.
Or you doing braces? I'm not.
I'm
I
not
am
doing
not.
it. I do not apologize for it.
I do not
I do
apologize.
not. Heavy on the not.
Okay. My what it is, today's my dad's birthday.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
70
Happy birthday,
today.
Daddy.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday to him. He's 70, y'all.
That's
I was
amazing.
thinking, like, why y'all had me so late? I'm glad to be here.
Right? Because we wouldn't have been best friends. They would have had you with your sisters that's, what, 50?
50, late 40s, 50s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
She got
crazy.
50-year-old sisters.
I have nieces and nephews that are
That's
That's
older
not
than
even
me.
funny.
It's great.
I don't even know why I laughed. That was not funny. That was not funny.
That's because I play too much.
But yeah, so we're doing a surprise birthday party for him later on after this.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm be with my family.
And they're going to do a whole performance.
Oh yeah, we have a whole like tribute that we're doing.
Oh, so y'all extra like that.
Yeah. And it's crazy because now that I'm older, I realize where I get it from. My siblings, they are extra.
Mm.
And I was wondering, like, why am I so extra like this? It came from them.
That's Coco.
Yeah. It
Coco
came,
and her
we got a
family.
whole dance routine.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
wearing
that's
shirts
lit.
and ties.
And I got it on both sides. My family extra, but my husband family, they real extra. Like family reunion, maybe
Yeah.
it's sneaker ball. The kids got their own sneaker ball. Like it was
The
Ooh,
sneaker
I
ball was
love-
insane
I
for the
love
family
that.
reunion.
No,
I
for
was
real.
like, who would have
Crazy.
thought of that?
The
Like,
camo
I don't
day,
think
the
it was a
every
couple
day.
games.
No, for real.
I love that. I love a theme.
I love
Yes,
a
she
thing.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good time.
I hate themes. I really do.
You really?
Because
do?
I be wanting to wear what I want to wear, so.
You can still
Well, you
wear
can
what you
still wear
want to
what you
wear
want.
within
Yeah.
the theme.
Well, I thought about like the sneaker ball. No. Like, because I
you
don't
don't want
want
to do a sneaker ball.
You don't want to wear sneakers with your dress?
And I don't want nobody to tell me to wear all black. I just don't. Because what if I
Oh, a
want to be
sneaker ball,
pink?
you can do whatever. They had all the nicest kicks out, baby. Some people even change shoes 2 times.
Oh,
extra.
nah.
That's
I'm
extra,
telling you,
extra.
one of his cousins, him and his little family, baby, the baby,
don't play.
the girlfriend and him, they changed shoes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
They don't
Mhm.
play.
But what it ain't, the veneer text. I'm
You
just
gone.
I'm just gonna double down.
Because it's crazy.
Because it's
Mhm.
crazy, and people don't realize how like your health is like directly like impacted by your dental health.
Yes, they don't
You
get
shouldn't be
it.
messing with
Or
your
you
teeth
can
like
die.
that. Yeah,
Get a tooth pulled and die. You get something in your mouth and die.
You don't let
Yeah.
an influencer do your This man too fine to be up here. It was one man so fine. Like, I know you ain't doing teeth. You didn't go to dental school for that. You didn't go to dental.
You
school.
took a class.
Yeah.
You took a class and got. And I'm tired of y'all certification.
Online, not even in
a
person.
certification.
They didn't even have no mannequins, no the dentures to practice on. That's an online class.
You the dummy.
Yeah, I got a confession. I had got a certification, but I went after I got it. I had went and did some further classes, and I got into this because I was like, bro, who the fuck? Excuse me. For brow, the micro shading.
Okay, no,
that ain't nothing medical.
Yeah, it ain't.
That's fine.
But it is.
I'm about to say,
but it is. It's like tattoos. Like if you got to do with the blood and things like that, I had to go in and do more.
Yeah. I see.
More,
so
get more knowledge about it. Like
so, it's not even the certifications because. Really, when you realize it's a lot of stuff that are certifications. Like when you go to beauty school, they're not teaching you the stuff that's what I was just gonna say. Today. Like they're not teaching you how to apply a frontal.
Right. So
you do need a certification. Well, you don't need a certification. You do need another class. Or, you know what I'm saying? But like something training. Like that's board certified to be, you're not gonna get a certification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get.
It's certain things you can do with that little class, a little certification, but it's certain stuff like
get the license first and then get the certification.
That part.
There you go.
Take the correct steps. Cause y'all, and my thing is, it's a trend for them to do like the veneers. Like, why, girl, you do hair? Why are you doing veneers?
The money.
Trying
it's
to
a money grab.
Yes,
that's another thing.
That's the thing.
Ooh.
We gonna get into that, right?
Yeah, because we talked about it on the live a little bit, and I forgot what words you use, but we'll come back.
Okay.
What was your what it ain't?
What it is?
What it
is I did my first little side solo conversation with Coco.
Oh, big side.
I was gonna say not little.
Yeah.
Big. I was by myself and I was so like y'all, like even sitting here right now, like I'm not nervous at all. But like when me and T record, like I'm never nervous. I was nervous the beginning of the 50 minutes to the end of the 50 minutes, like stomach and knots. Like I was like, why is this going on? And I was at my house in my room, like
because it's just you.
It's new.
Yeah, I think it's just something
new. I would be the same way without her. She's a natural with the camera, but for me, if I was to shoot something by myself, I would be the same way.
Yeah,
it's like a comfort thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then that's my what it is. Making sure y'all check that out.
I watched it. Okay. It was really good.
Was it good?
I want
Did
more.
you glean anything from it?
I just love how you grow in your relationship with God. Like that's what it's about right now. I think everybody's just trying to grow their relationship. So I like that you talked about that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we definitely want to get into that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we fall off track. And I feel like that's what I've been doing lately. That's what I was telling Tierra. She was like, "You good?" I'm like, "No, I'm not good."
But it's a day-to-day decision.
Yeah,
it's a everyday
moment, really. Yeah, day to day, it's a moment to moment.
Yes,
and I think I talked about that a little bit. But I'm gonna say,
I was about to say, I think you said that. In the show.
And my what it ain't is the T made a post about marrying white men or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I seen under the comments so many women believing that marriage is only beneficial to men, I was so sad to see that.
Wait, it's normally the other way around. Men say
it's only
beneficial to women.
Which is really,
it just seemed like it's a back and forth. Like
I hate that it's always. I ain't gonna go into that because I go into
because
I just hate that it's like a thing of. How can it benefit me? I don't like that. That's the conversation to it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the whole point of marriage is to resemble Jesus in the church, right?
And love, just like.
And he didn't benefit nothing from dying for us. He was already up there. He was good with God already. So I feel like he didn't do it. It was a sacrifice. So, and I think that's what marriage is. And I think people don't understand what marriage is because they don't understand who God is. I think it's all a direct correlation.
A lot of people fuck with him.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No,
they don't even mention him.
No, seriously. So it's like, how can you speak on something if you don't have? That's the person that started marriage. He created marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Never even thought about it like that.
I just feel like that was my what it ain't because I just felt sad that that's what people really genuinely in their heart believe that it is, and so that's going to be more of a reason why people don't come together and get married. So that's what it ain't.
It's such a divide, bro, and it makes I'm like. Over it.
I try to hear people point out like when they talk about stuff like that because we are not all gonna fit in the same box. We're not gonna all do the same things. We're not gonna all have the same perspective of things. But sometimes it just be like too far outside the box. You know, you ain't got to be in the box. You can be next to the box and do it just a little bit different. You know, you might tweak it a little bit to fit your life, your family, your relationship, your standards. But like you said, some people just be way over here, just all the way like not believing in it because of what they experience, trauma, things that they won't address. But they are looking they look for stuff to support they reasoning more than the reason why they're thinking
trying
to
figure it out. I mean? You know, figure it out in your own way. You know, we don't see a lot of successful marriages. Cool, but why can't you try to make your thing like
exactly? Why are you basing what you doing off somebody else?
Yeah, and like you said, get into that word, man. And a lot of people like, why do you want to get married? I'm sorry, why the fuck not? Why would I want to just be out here talking to him?
That's what I'm
I'm over that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm over
but
it.
people's thing is you can have a life partner. That don't mean you got to get married.
That's cool, but that's not what the Bible I read.
Right.
Like you cannot.
That's not how
me.
it's supposed to be.
But I will say this. I don't think everybody is put on earth supposed to be married. I think some people are supposed to be in singleness for whatever reason. I don't know what that reason
Lord,
is.
I'm telling you right now. God, if you really fuck with me, no, that ain't for me. I'm just saying. I just don't want, because I think that too. Like, I really, because you got some aunties that ain't never been married. And they just aunties with no kids. And I just be like, bruh, ain't no way.
But what I will say is, I don't know what every reason is, but a lot of times when I see people that are not married and I look at them and I say, it's right that you're not married. It's normally because, not everybody, but like a lot of people that's older that either wanted that for themselves and that are not, it's always like, I can see why it's not happening for you. Like the character of the person, the things that they're not willing to let go of because of whatever society has told them that they have to have in a man or they have to have in themselves, or they can't be with it, oh, your teeth ain't right, like superficial stuff.
Yeah.
I see why God has not blessed you with somebody because you're too shallow.
Yeah. They mistake boundaries and preferences for like shallow, like you said, just your teeth, your finances ain't this. You ain't making a
car you drive
100,000 is a year and whatever. You know, it's always stuff that could be happening in the next few months or something that could change within the next few years.
Man,
like you know,
the next day.
Exactly.
The way God works, you never know.
You never.
I had a question that I asked everybody on that post. It was about marriage. I was asking them, would y'all think that marriage is unconstitutional if it was like just between the person and the people and God? Like you go before God, you take your vows or whatever, but you don't go register in the court. You don't do it the government way. You do it you just focus on your relationship with your partner and God, and y'all
just leave that part out. I mean, but my thing is, what would be the point though? Because he did say we got to follow the rules of the land.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, I was. About to say.
Y'all know the rules of the land be a little.
Like you know what I mean? You cool with these rules?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because now we have to both file together.
Yeah,
and we can go from getting a couple thousand back to owing a couple thousand,
man,
and real quick.
Talk about it.
So like,
what's going on?
You know, so.
But it's ways around that. That's not set in stone. It's just like it's
legal ways.
Yeah, legal ways. It is. Yeah, it is like ways around not being.
Get a business here.
Yeah, it's certain.
Get a business.
We just don't know. We're not just privy to the knowledge all the time. Yeah, and I think that's what the problem be. Like it's like just like Trump was able to do what he doing. You know what I'm saying? It's ways business owners. The Grant Cardone, he talk about it all the time. Is business owners are ways around in his legal ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's some ways around that. But I personally, if I'm gonna live by the rules, which is buying property, doing certain things, buying and selling cars, houses, whatever the case may be, I'm going to go ahead and do the other part of it. Even though, we did this under God, I'm going to do the other part of it because ultimately, this is the life that we live. This is the way we live. This is the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? So why not protect my money or protect me as a person or my children, my lineage in that aspect, just as I would do a house, a car, or anything else. So that's the way I look at it, kind of like.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think that's why most people just see where they pull that contract word from when you do it under the eyes of the government, and now things change in the way now. Because a girl, when we were just on live, a girl was saying that she was doing something. I don't know if she said she had got a new LLC or something. She was doing something for her business, and they emailed her and asked, so what percentage are you giving to your, like they named her husband. So what percentage goes to your husband? She said she sent back 100% to me, and they sent back, no, you can't do that. Like that's not. Yeah, she has to. Some percentage of that has to be
from
in
an
his
LLC.
name. I don't know if she said LLC, LDM or something. She said something.
100%. He is too.
Something she was registered for her business. Don't quote me on it.
Yeah.
I made the video. It's still up there on Facebook if y'all want to go see it.
Okay. I was trying to find something about love. I was trying to find it, but I can't find a comment. But it was like perfect. I'm going to have to
send it to us or put it on the screen.
Yeah, because I just wanted to talk about that, but we can go to the next. Okay. I'm just sick of the wars between men and women.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Me too. It's very exhausting.
Like sometimes I just got to get out the comment section because it's like if I keep
I've learned to do that too.
If I keep looking at it, I'm gonna be thinking like I told her the other day, I was like, bruh, hey, bro. And I know they say the power is in the tongue, but I was like, hey, I don't know. I just don't.
People just be on there saying anything though, like, and maybe they feel like they just sensed it. I don't know. Maybe they feel like it's different.
Like you don't know. You don't know.
Thank you for asking, because I wasn't gonna try to pry.
Okay.
But you already well, no, I
know.
wanted to. Yeah. Oh. No, I'm just saying, like, as far as like relationship, like it's just not. It's real blurry. It's real like
what's blurry?
Like, I don't know if it's gone.
It's blurry that why do you feel like it's not gonna happen just because you haven't found the person yet?
Yeah. Or like you mean like the dating pool,
the dating pool,
the things like, that. Okay, I get what you.
And I be trying not to,
the things people subscribe to nowadays, and what people want, what they say you should have. And
yeah, not necessarily that. Just like with the men I've dealt with, like I just don't. I try not to be like, okay, well he not doing this right. Let me leave him alone. But at the same time, it's like if it's not aligning with what I want, or I know what God wants for me, why am I still here? And it's like I keep running into the same thing. So I don't know. And that's why I told her the other day, like, bro,
I wouldn't say reevaluate some of your boundaries, but I would say just kind of like look in and see if that's what, is really supposed to be for your path. Like maybe you should let other things in. Maybe you.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're single and you do desire marriage, I think, and this might sound cliche, like you let God know what you want, what your heart desires. You figure out what you want and make sure that's really what you want. Because sometimes we say things that we want, and then when we get them, it's like, oh, I don't like that. But that is probably what you said you wanted that. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And then another thing would be, and my mom always used to tell me this, and anytime I would talk to my mama about a boy or anything, she was like, oh, okay, but Krista, what you got? You good? You got this, this, you know how to, have you traveled? Have you done it? Like, because once that happens, it happens. And it's really like, it should be no turning back, really. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure, I think in the process of being you, finding you, doing you, it just happens. It just naturally happens. I hate to like say what the Bible say, but he finds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think we as women spend a lot of time like, is it gonna happen for me? Looking like I've been looking at I've been dating these guys. It's almost kind of like when the people like when you've been trying to have a baby and you trying, but when you stop trying and just live life and just ignore
the subtle art of not giving a F.
Yes.
And that's what he was saying in the book. Like once you stop trying, but do I be trying? I be chilling. But when I chill and somebody be like, well, let me, and then I finally let them, and then now we here.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to go through that.
And if it don't work, it don't work.
Yeah.
Don't force it though. Don't force it to work.
Tierra, stop looking.
But don't be also.
She is looking at you like times.
You tell her
not this part. You ain't. She ain't gave me your part. Your part new.
I'm loving this. Maybe she need to hear it from somebody else.
No, really, it be like that sometimes though. But no, and two, I would say this. Think about what really matters. When you think about what you want and what you don't want, don't look at superficial things. Think about what really matters and then go from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because what you realize is it's something wrong with everybody. It's something wrong with you.
Right. And
it's a man out there thinking what you thinking and he looking at you like, nah, not her. She do X, Y, whatever. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's something wrong with everybody. And then me and T always talk about this, not settling, but it's a point of knowing that nobody is perfect, and that's what part of marriage is, like being able to bring two different worlds together.
Right. Compromise.
So
it's more of a compromise than a settle.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like when people use that word settle. That mean like you ain't get something you wanted, or you know, it's something out there potentially you could still be looking for. Like, no, we're not settling. We compromising. We taking with, you know, we might taking the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Take the meat, chunk the bone. That's what I call it. Right?
That was a good combo. That was very country.
That was very.
Take the meat, chunk the bone.
Southern. That was Southern as hell.
Oh, that's funny. So we wanted to get into like a little bit about how y'all started. Like your relationship history, how y'all like met and stuff like that, and what made you want to do a podcast.
Okay, I'll go first.
So go first?
Leave off. So, first of all, me and T met through a mutual friend originally. My daughter's godmother and T had, I wouldn't say a relationship because y'all were just
we was like girlfriends of some people that hung together, so we was hanging together.
And so we met like that, and then me and T kind of built our own relationship through business. I used to have a med spa in Humble.
Okay.
And T did makeup, and so she used to come to the shop. She used to do makeup at the shop. You know, she used to help me in my business. We used to do content together, just shooting and stuff like that. And we used to always just in that relationship kind of like talk always. We just have conversations about kind of the stuff we just talking about right now.
Yeah.
And one day T was just like, we need to do a podcast. We should do a podcast. And I was like, okay. And T recently told me, somebody asked me what made me start a podcast. So when y'all ask that, when y'all ask that on the live, I always think about that.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, what made you? And I was like, I don't know, this was T idea.
Yeah.
And T kind of was like, I ain't like how you said it. But really, it really was. And what made me realize, and I thought about it again when I did my solo episode, I was like, this is what I meant. Because naturally, like, even just doing that episode, I had been saying, like, we need to do separate, like, I want to talk about, but I had never done it because that's just who I am. Like, I'm naturally, like, an introverted person. Like, I told T, I talk to myself all the time, but, like, you know, just getting up and doing it in front of the camera over and over and over, like, that was something that I was always afraid to do. Like, no matter how much I thought, like, I would make good conversation in the podcast, I just always was afraid to do that. And so, really, it was T, it was her idea, and it was her actionable thing to do,
like to execute
it, because I think I would have just been always all about talk about doing a podcast. I would have been that girl that said, I always wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah,
I always wanted to do a podcast. That would have just been me naturally.
My middle name Coco. Because that is me.
We sat on the right sides then. We sat on the right sides then.
Because I love podcasts. I watch them all day.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't watch podcasts.
Okay, let's Coco on that. She don't watch as much, but I watch them just all day.
And now I do now, but before I did.
Yeah, at first I pull up listening to. I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to music.
Yeah.
I'm listening to something.
Yeah.
Somebody podcast. Somebody talking.
But thinking about being in the camera by myself, because I was thinking about doing like reality show reviews, like recaps, type like that. Well, hold on. Housewives of Atlanta ain't came back on yet.
Oh, you gonna start with them?
Hopefully.
You definitely still can. Because I always told Coco, like she said, we talked about like having personal content, because I noticed that people gravitate to you more when they think they know you personally. You know what I mean? Like they want to be cousins, they want to be friends, they want to be in your mix and your business. So like the more we show face, I feel like the better the show would be. And,
I was thinking that too.
As far as like just wanting to start a podcast, I just feel like, why not record this? We sitting here having conversations that people want to hear, like that we know. Just like when I shared that post on Facebook, 60 people chimed in the comments. Like, I know people want to talk about this stuff, but a lot of people ain't getting on them cameras, ain't getting in front of it. Because I even in the comments after we like was going back for everybody sending their long think pieces, I said, y'all, let's just get on live.
Yeah.
And like some people got on live, but they weren't trying to comment and talk. Didn't nobody want to add in. I'm like, don't nobody want to get in front of that camera.
Yeah,
that's what it's that camera. Y'all do this all day.
It's a real fear though. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, because I really don't care what people think. It's just I don't know. I didn't think I could do it. Like I don't know what, you know how you see something done and you think it takes so much to be able to do that.
Right.
I didn't think that I had the capacity to do it. I think
and you did it. You did it.
And and that's why I give the credit to T.
Yeah, because podcasting, I really it wasn't anything that I seen myself doing at first, but I just knew I was into it. And I always have these little visions in my head of, I really think like directing and editing like videos is something that I want to get into too, because I can hear a song or anything like that and play it in my head. So that's what I did with conversations too. Like I'll play in my head like how it would look setting up, like how it would look if we sat down and did like this. Like, so I was like, yeah, I need to get into that. I don't know if this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing in the editing and in media space.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm gonna start it. You know what I mean? Like that's where we're gonna start it. And it's been good for us so far.
I feel it. Oh my gosh.
That's why I like talking to other podcasts, because people don't be knowing what we talk about when we say shit like this. Like I feel it like when
So
when
what roles do, like, let's say what role, like me, I'm the setup, you know, I'm the what you say, aesthetic.
So she designed our set. So like those pink chairs that y'all may see, and like the sign that we have in the studio at my house, the backdrop. Everything. So she's that person. So she got a little table together with our decor, and I'm more of like the technology. So the lights, the camera, the interface that we use for the sound and stuff like that.
Right.
So we balance each other out.
Right.
So that's kind of like me and T then.
Yeah.
So T will be you, and then I will be
Sana, yeah. Because my boyfriend is into the production side of it too. He went to school for communication. So I'm into like you said, the board and trying to see the sound and the camera angles, the lights and stuff like that. The editing, different ways I can edit quicker, you know, easier, more efficient.
And right now, I'm gonna put a plug in. Right now, the easiest way is using Creators Guild. All right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you get,
I'm typing that in my brain right now.
When you get it, like, because I was talking to my mama, I was talking to somebody, my granny, like, y'all making money out there? I said, not, sadly, no.
It's coming.
It's coming, but we putting in the work. We're investing in ourselves by renting out a studio space. Because at first, we was using my apartment. It has a theater room, and we would just have our guests come over there. We set up and all that. But we was like, yeah.
It's a lot. Like, all the lights, the mics. It's just, and then we gotta pack it around. It's just too much.
It was that big ass purple suitcase she got.
A big. That's
the only thing in my car right now. The bags are packed in my car.
Listen,
the production is on go.
Okay, and I'm grateful that we were able to do that. That we had those spaces. We didn't have to pay. But now it's like we got to put our money where our mouth is. Literally.
What episode? How many episodes are y'all in?
What? Wait, overall?
We don't know.
Y'all don't like count them up like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like we starting to get into that mark too, though, where we getting like, okay, this was cool at first, lugging all this shit around and setting up in the clubhouse and, you know, because we've been in the clubhouse. I don't know if y'all knew that. We just gonna throw that out there.
What's the clubhouse?
Like, you know, in the apartments, like the theater room, like the same thing.
Live, and thank God, because we used to be like, Lord, please don't let nobody be in this theater room.
And nobody else. Oh my God. When it's time to shoot, don't nobody be in there.
There's been times they've been throwing whole parties.
What?
No.
Yes, we had to move. We probably like moved out. We moved a little bit, adjusted our set a little bit.
We found some little kids up in there last time we did.
Yeah, we shot a video with them.
We had them helping us set up. We like, I'm sorry, y'all. We just need this for like
we believe in child labor.
They wasn't even supposed to be there. I was like, which one of y'all live here? Right. One person, about 15 of them in there.
But I love that y'all started like kind of like we did. And like Jamar told us, we got a friend named Jamar. Shout out to Jamar. He told us like when you do
we need to bring everybody
together. Yeah,
that's what we've been trying to say.
We need a class reunion, like
let's say like the little freshman class. We need to come together
on to something. But
we gonna do it. We gonna do it.
He told us that when you do it yourself, starting off, you appreciate it more.
Yeah,
and like because you really got it from the ground up.
Yeah,
right.
So when you get to the big stage and the big cameras and all that stuff, like you really have, like you value
like a humble moment.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay.
So we talked about that. We talked about what roles.
Support. Let's talk about support. How do you guys feel like y'all are supported? Like, have y'all been like supported fully
by your family by the podcast community?
What's your take?
We can even plug in like the live show bit because I watched y'all live about the live show.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would say it started off complete strangers, of course.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we just was putting it out there. The consistency I think, built the support more because sometimes people are just trying to see if you for real or not.
Right.
Because so many people jump into shit nowadays and you know, like we were saying earlier, just trying to get a little coin off of, if it don't pay in 3 weeks, look, we might as well not set up for the fourth episode.
Not getting paid. So
ain't no money in this. Like, so
not right now.
That's what I feel like at the beginning. We just had to keep on being consistent. And now people are starting to like believe in it a little more. I mean, it's still on the fence a little with the support. I ain't gonna say it's all the way there, y'all.
Right.
What does support like? What like would be a good support system for you? Like, what does that look like? People showing up at every event, people checking in and see what you need.
I would say tuning in, of course, sharing and stuff. You can do that. That's easy.
It's so easy.
Go ahead, T. Finish.
But I was finna say, I would like for people to actually like, if they are saying like, if y'all need some help, you know, hit me up. You know, if y'all need anything, hit me up. I say that and I mean it.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody was to call me and ask me how y'all started the podcast, what camera you use, what you edit on, this, and the third, I sit on FaceTime with you. What's up? If I'm not doing nothing. Right. If I'm not busy, I sit on FaceTime with you. What's up?
No gatekeeping
but
over
like,
here.
Yeah.
You know, when people extend that offer, I don't feel like they be like really hoping you to call, expecting you to call them or not. Like, so.
And some people say stuff just to say it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I would rather people, me personally, support for me look like, I feel like we all are on social media. We all are moving around and all this. And I feel like people, I'm saying, don't spray it down. People are like more inclined to helping or supporting people that they have no idea, that would never even speak to them if they saw them on the street.
Right.
Like celebrities, like you. And I always say this, like I see people that I've known and they'll tell like a celebrity, happy birthday, da-da-da. And you have a friend that you don't even tell her happy birthday. So I just would want people to treat me like I'm already a celebrity. Mm-hmm. Like not in like you gotta idolize me, but treat my business or my thing that I'm doing like
with the same respect.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like share my stuff. You know that they already got 100,000 million views already. Treat my stuff like you like, man, I know that she doing this, so let me just do it. I don't care if I don't even watch it today. I'm gonna just make sure somebody else watch it, you know, or whatever the case may be. And then two, I would rather you tell me, oh, Coco, I charge for that, but I can help y'all, but you know, I charge for that.
Right.
Tell me that. If we gotta
ain't looking for handouts.
We didn't spend much more.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with that, but I don't like the fact that people say, oh, let me know if you need anything, let me know if you need help, and then crickets when we get in your inbox, because me and T, we gonna be the type of people like, hey, you remember you had said, like, we gonna make you stand on it, and then if you can't, and then you act like you got us on red, or you don't reply, you don't be on social media, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now you don't check your phone.
Or you come up with a post all of a sudden, they say, oh, it's a pick my brain for you. You gotta be able to pick my brain. Hold on, wait a minute. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll pay for it. Just tell us it's a price.
Because that's what they do.
Don't
that's
that happen to y'all?
Yeah.
Don't say sis. Don't call me sis. Here and then say pick my brain free on here. That's
a lot of people.
Are you saying
you'd be surprised? You'd be surprised what people have done the shady things from this live podcast, baby.
What? Yeah. We need a couple conversations on the side.
We got an NDA. We about to start handing out NDAs to people when we talk because like they've been doing just shady stuff ever since like when we was doing the live, when we was planning the live, like it was just a bunch of like,
God, please protect us from anybody.
Oh yeah,
because my mama gonna cuss y'all out.
Not my mama.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let my mama do it.
No, for real.
They can't cancel her.
So speaking of the live show, so what did y'all think? I wanted to give y'all an opportunity to just talk about how y'all came up with the planning behind it.
Can I just say shout out to y'all for pulling that
Yes.
I don't care how I know stuff get crazy. I know it's a little crazy. That was y'all first time. So that took a lot.
Yeah.
It's just two of y'all. Which y'all have help.
Yeah, a little help, but
little.
Ain't
very minimal.
Real little. But I don't know. I feel like y'all did
in the brain
great.
space, both is just us.
Yeah.
Like when it comes
literally
to
everything, and that goes back to like even what y'all saying like about the roles and stuff. Like we literally do everything for our podcast. Like we record ourselves. We only. T do all the editing for the episode. I do all of the Instagram stuff. Like all of the rollouts you see on Instagram, I do that. T do all of the, it's like we do everything. So for us to do that live, I think I'm more proud of us for seeing it through because it was so many things that kind of like made it to where it was like, should we even be doing this?
Tierra probably would have had to tell me 100 times, Oksana, we good, bro. I would have been like,
bro.
No, we
And we had to tell each other that so many
we
times.
Had to, back and forth. Like, I can hear in Coco's voice sometimes we'll be on the phone and I'd be like, yeah, she getting out of it. I got to tell her today. I got to tell her she good. Or she'll hear it in my voice and she'll be like, no, it's all right. We'll be all right on that. Like, she'll hear the worry in my voice and I'm like, man, because it's really a lot. Like, and it kind of got discouraging at points. Even afterwards got a little discouraging because it was like, we did it, but we didn't do it like we wanted it to. Yeah. We didn't fulfill all the roles.
Who did it right on the first
right, exactly. Yeah. That was the only thing that kind of kept me from not being down on myself. Yeah. Like thinking of the fact that, you know, we just putting our foot out there. Like people do this with big budgets and a lot of help.
Season,
and you know,
ain't this y'all first season?
We've been. That was our year anniversary.
Yeah,
like, we've been doing it for a year.
Yeah, come on now.
So that's what I was saying. People, like I said, people do it with big budgets and a lot of help. We did it with none of that, half of that, a percentage of that.
One job.
Did y'all talk? Now I'm gonna say this. Did y'all talk to that girl?
Oksana, do you know
Coco?
I want to send you this little clip of you because bitch, it was so funny when I was editing
and I went back and watched it, and it did sound like I was saying right. I was saying Raya. I was saying Raya.
No, it did sound like you
were saying her name. I know you were saying her name. People in the audience thought you were saying right.
But you know what I looked at, and when I looked back, I was mad at you again, all over again. Because when I looked back, when she got up, you handed her the mic.
Somebody told her. Get Bubba. Bubba and the DJ told me to hand her the mic.
You don't listen to them.
Nah, I'm about to say, please don't listen to Bubba because he thinks shit funny. He be trying to play.
Because she was just standing up there in the middle.
Yeah.
So just let her talk.
And we would have let her stand and we could have probably got somebody to move her because then I think giving her that mic. The person
who was in charge of her.
Yeah, the person that was in charge of her. But
he wasn't doing nothing but recording.
I know.
She had a personal cameraman.
I needed to ask him too. I needed to ask him.
No, she ain't talking about him. She ain't talking about
the Hispanic dude.
Yeah, she's talking about him.
I need to ask about who booked her. I need to know why you just kept on taking pictures and you didn't stop. And get her.
Come up, I mad at you again. I didn't know what the hell to do.
You know what? When I really got all down to it, I say, well, Krista, you know what? Look, next time, security.
Yeah, for real.
Literally, somebody that's
we didn't think we was gonna need it,
somebody to tackle her.
I think too. We needed more. That's why I say everything comes with trial and error.
Yeah.
Because even when I think about our stage presence wasn't authoritative enough to be able to stop something like that. Yes. Because when we came out, we should have reiterated whatever rules we gave you, like, hey, 3 minutes.
But I already told her. She's still not.
Yeah, like you said, it was our place. It should have been coming from us.
Like, our stage presence. You from the beginning. It should have. When we sat down before we even introduced anybody, look, I'm getting hot all over again. But we should have.
She talked the whole time. Y'all was
and it really made me mad because it made us look like we didn't have control.
We didn't have control of the show. Yeah,
and so that's why I said ultimately it should have been us saying,
it's me looking at Coco.
We know.
Yeah, we should have grabbed that mic and hey, all right,
and
that's
I didn't
want to
mess up the set and get up and
yeah. It's awkward. It's an awkward moment. I didn't want to rumble and tumble, but that's all I could see because I got people back here watching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, so if some jump off, it's really gonna jump off. So I just let it.
Yeah, and I respect your
what you was supposed to do.
That was your choice. Yeah, that was a good choice
for that mic.
I just
because the intoxicated person.
Yes.
That was another thing that I was thinking about. So I seen what you were saying because even if that's not who she naturally normally is, that could have been her in that moment.
At the beginning of the show.
Yeah, because that's not naturally her.
Yeah.
She don't need to drink no more beers. She was drinking a beer.
The live show really showed up because we sat on the phone for hours afterwards. Like we should have did X, Y, and Z. We should have A, B, and C. But before the live show, we thought we had thought of everything completely. I remember the week of. I'm like, Coco, have we thought of everything? She was like, yeah, I feel like we forgetting something, but like I don't know what. Like I feel like we have thought of everything.
And it's because you haven't done it before.
Yeah, that's what comes with like a trial of it. Or we've even went to watch a couple, and it still seemed like we already knew what, but we didn't know they behind the scenes.
Right,
we didn't know the background.
It's behind the scenes that you got to check out.
Yeah, it was really like hey, we just got to try this. And I mean,
I think we had a little bit of faith in the people that helped us plan it.
Yeah.
Then we should have. came into it. It's almost kind of like I joked the whole time about it, and I'm saying that it was like planning a wedding for us.
Yeah.
But it really, I should have put on my wedding hat because when we planned and said, okay, this is what we need, this is the tables, I should have said, okay, show me what we just told you.
Yeah. Let me see that you said you got X, Y, and Z.
Because because that's kind of how I was with the tables that we sat at.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I met you that week,
I told you that they would have
the high tables, right?
Us a coffee table.
So they gave us a coffee table and like 2 regular chairs, and I was like, Oksana, go ask them because this is not what he said.
They told us what they had. They told us they had enough for all of us to do this.
Did,
you know, and like she said, we should have had that checklist. We should have said, all right, let us see it. Write it down. Okay, you got this, write it down. And like on a checklist, like you need to have these things because this is what we came to do. We came to pre-design.
A signed paper between both parties saying this is what we need, and you're saying yes, you have these things. So when we get here, it's not like
this is what needs to be.
Well, you didn't tell me. Yeah, we did tell you, but it's no way, and it is no fault to nobody because, like I said, it's all new.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we didn't have nothing to say yes, because according to paragraph, it was supposed to be 5 chairs, not 4.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Even smaller stuff like that. Like, it should have been written out and had paperwork behind it, and it didn't. And so now we just know moving forward. But yeah.
It was a
Y'all did it though.
It was I mean, because we had to finish. I feel like Coco said, we had so many opportunities when we was just gonna be like, let's go ahead and cut this short.
Y'all saw it.
Cut our losses, but we saw it through. We spent a lot of money.
And see, even with having a sponsor, y'all still spent a lot of money.
Spent a lot of money. A lot
and
of
people donated and helped. You know?
That's great.
Yeah, so it was a lot of support there. I will say it was not a lot, but it was a lot. It was the people that
it was more than we,
Yeah, we thought. You know.
Yeah.
I love y'all that. Definitely encouraged us to.
We need to do this freshman we need to live up the Houston podcast scene.
We gonna with our friends, with our connects, we
need to because y'all see how Atlanta is in the podcast scene and other cities like. Ain't no reason Houston can't be like that.
Yeah.
LA, like they go do their content together. Ain't no reason Houston can't be like that.
Yeah, it definitely can. I love that.
Well, I feel like this was a good lit.
It was.
This was really good.
We gonna have to bring us back for that love talk because I love talking about love and stuff.
Or y'all gonna have to come on our show.
So when we do it on y'all let us know when y'all want us to get on and we ready.
Continuation, baby.
I definitely want to do the love talk. I want to talk about marriage.
I love talking about marriage.
I want y'all to hear some of these perspectives like that people were saying. I be trying to hear people out, but I really didn't know people was this far from
they far. They get
the ideology, the original ideology.
Further.
Every day they.
How long have you been married?
It'll be 4 years this year.
Okay. I just love talking about. I just love marriage. I just love love.
Love, yeah.
I made 5 years this year.
Okay. 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Yes, girl.
Yeah.
And I love and I want my husband to come on too. And he way worse than me, like as far as introvert. Unless he know you, like if he know you, he gonna.
He seemed real in the cut, like cool.
Yeah, low key. But when he does open up, we have really good conversations. About
good
love and stuff, and marriage and stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
we'll get more of that on our solo episodes.
I'm gonna invite you and your husband too. This off camera. Let's close y'all.
We're gonna close it out.
Nah, but speaking.
No, for real.
So thank you, ladies, for joining us. We had a great talk.
Great.
Can't wait to collab more in the future. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Easy on Me podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss any new episodes, and we'll see you next time. Bye.